emergency press conference, guys. I'm not in the fucking mood today for this bullshit. Okay? I woke up bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, honestly. I was out pretty late last night. I opened my phone, very excited for my doom scroll. And the first video that lands on my For You page is this beautiful young woman trying to cancel me for having a controversial opinion about sex. I said I don't fuck with condoms and they ruin the vibe. And if that's what we want to cancel me for, okay, cancel me. End my career. I don't know what you want me to say. I'm not changing my mind on that one. If I texted a group chat with 100 bitches right now and said, hey guys, when was the last time you used a condom? I could guarantee most of them would say high school. I'm sorry. I don't think that's a controversial opinion at all. And that's what you want to come for me for? On this beautiful Saturday? Decline. Like what? Out of all the out-of-pocket, unhinged shit I say on my show, disliking a rubber ducky entering my body is what we choose? I don't understand. Who does like condom? I'm allergic. I'm not saying practice unsafe sex. I have an IUD that's stronger than Zeus and Thor combined. I was a classics major. But like, let's be so fucking for real right now. Like, that's some dumbass shit. But anyways, I'm gonna take a nap. I love you guys. And I'm formally apologizing for saying that, I guess.
I love how you guys are all so confused about the Haley condom comment. But for the longest time, we've always said that white girls are really free and nasty. They be real nasty. If you understand, you understand. They do a lot. Every time I see a black guy who's like, oh, I only talk to white girls, I'm like, I know why. Because of that comment. I know my white girlfriends, none of them wear protection. None of them wear protection and they be on the streets. Me and my black friends, protection all the way. We don't play none of them games. We don't even make it. It's not even humorous. The humor is not in it. It's not humorous, any of the rumorous, nothing. Nothing is not in the room with us. None of it. But you people will never understand what is going on. Like, this Haley comment has, like, literally, it's just opened the eyes to the world and everything that black girls have been saying. And I'm happy that we're having this conversation.
I had a big drought over the summer, and then I'm, like, re-entered a hoe era.
Right now?
But the last two guys I've fucked, like, in the past month, have suggested using condoms. And I'm, like, kind of being offended by the condom epidemic. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm allergic.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Who likes them? One, it kills the mood, okay? So, like, they're looking for a condom. Two, I don't want to have your fucking weird offspring baby. Like, I have a stronger IUD than, like, Zeus. Like, pregnancy's not on the table. I don't want to have a child with you. Or, like, three, are you calling me a whore and are you trying to, like, protect yourself from STDs I might have?
Do you ever ask them, like, why are you doing this?
Yes.
What have they said?
This happened to me, like, a couple weeks ago. And I was like, look at you looking for a condom and, like, how it's ruining the mood. And also, like, why do you need one?
What'd he say?
He just, like, thought it was practicing responsible sex and boundaries with him. And I was like, blah, 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 blah.
Did you tell him to grow up?
I got the ick. I haven't talked to him since.
So I did a video. Hadn't seen these videos. You've seen the reaction. But I did a video about women not liking condoms, right? Not telling men to put on condoms. You see women talking about they on these prep pills that they be talking about online. I've never heard of them. So I'm already prepping for this STD and that's the STI, and I'm already taking pills to prep for that. And we continue to put this narrative on men that men are the hypersexual ones. Men are the ones that want sex all the time. The internet is some of the best thing that happened for a lot of you young men. It's vindication for guys my age, millennials and a little bit older. It's because it's stuff that we've been saying. And then you get around even adult women, and I mean older women, 35, 40, 45, they don't want even to admit this, and women expose it themselves, right? And statistically, we know a lot of this to be true. Statistically, we know this to be true, that if we see it's a issue, or what they would call it, an epidemic of young men 30 to 36% of young men never approaching a girl, never talking to a girl. A lot of, virgins. You know what I'm saying? Where's the statistics of women that are virgins? But we know a lot of women have more than one child by different people than most men do, especially in the black community. So when you look at, I had a controversial take that I don't like condoms, and apparently it's a thing where women tell guys that they're allergic to latex. Now, shout out to a lot of women on X. I remember this was going around. They were talking about these new bearskin condoms. It's about a year or some change ago, maybe even earlier this year, the way time is flying, that the women that are truly allergic to latex, they use these bearskin condoms. Now, a lot of women be like, well, yeah, I'm selective who I sleep with. I'm allergic to latex. So, like, to most men, out here, that's really not a thing, because for the most part, they're sleeping with the same group of guys, okay? And there's a thing where people are allergic to latex. That is a fact. We can say that, but apparently women are saying that just to give guys the bad raw. Now, is there a different feeling to having sex with a condom on and not? Absolutely. I've dealt with women who you sleep with well, you have the Magnum thins too, or the thinner condoms, which you're at more risk for those to pop, right? Who you sleep with, and it feels better than some with the thin condom on. It feels better than some women. But Bear, Rawski. So if you got a woman who has a subpar vagina, and you put a condom on, and it's like, I don't feel anything, and she don't feel nothing. Of course, you want that feeling. But my thing is this: are we asking people for their sexual history or their health history, right? My thing is, are we being monogamous? Because you understand, if a man sleeps around with different women, he can give women, even if there's no STDs being shared, he can get the woman the disease where if he doesn't clean himself fully from another woman, it's like I forget what they call it. You know what I'm saying? And a woman, it's like a bacteria infection. Somebody said in the comment section, right? So you have to be like taken care of. If you're going to be monogamous, you know what I'm saying? If you want to do this and bad raw, be monogamous. Don't cheat. Y'all shouldn't cheat. Y'all should be monogamous. But if you out here free balling and free coochieing and sleeping around who you want to sleep with, then I think that's a different problem. Then you just out here and you're a major part of the problem. You just right here. I'm going to Houston. And then what'll be funny is them very same people who be sleeping around with this girl or that guy and this guy, then, they want to go seriously date somebody. That's fucking ridiculous. Some women literally be selling the cooter catter, and then they want to go out there and date somebody and be serious with somebody and not even tell them what type of time you want. That is ridiculous. That is truly ridiculous. That is some of the most ridiculous stuff here. You out here playing Russian roulette, sleeping with this person, that person. But then you want to intentionally date. You want to intentionally date somebody. You out here sleeping with this person. You out here selling a cat, doing this. And then I learned this. I used to work with this dude, man. He had a family and everything. Most of the guys at the family was buying coochie, right? And he like, yeah, I gave her extra 20 to go raw. He on WebMD looking at what he potentially. It's like, wow. The girl that you called up to the job to solicit pussy and charged you only an extra 20 to take the condom off gave you something. And it's like, are y'all that hypersexual? You know what I'm saying? Are y'all that reckless? Don't know their first name, don't know their real name, don't know their middle name, don't know their last name. Don't know them. I just met you at the bar and you let a dude run up in you raw. You run up in a girl raw. And there's guys in the comment section saying, oh, everybody got something, or you can get rid of that. Or it's like, People are living, and these are fathers, mothers, wives, husbands. Y'all see everything that's going around. It's truly scary. And really for the woman, that's very, you guys, because you carry viruses heavy, because you have an open wound. But it's women talking about, yeah, I got this and I still got ate up. I still got married. At the end of the day, where do you draw the line at as a man? If a woman says she got something that you can't get rid of, right? Or you got something in general, why would you even deal with her? And that's one of the things that I never hear people that talk about selling cat or buying cat talk about is the STIs and the STD. They talk about everything else. Condoms break. They talk about everything else. If they like you, they'll let you hit raw. Like, what makes you think? What sounds so appetizing about being the fifth person hit today? Like I'm just paying for you, do this, like you're even with a condom on, you're nasty. Well, you can meet a girl today, you could be the man. The chances of that is slim to none, especially with not that many dudes speaking to women. That shit is slim to none. But I'm telling y'all, most girls don't like condoms. They'll play drunk like, oh, I'm drunk and I let them go in there raw. I was drunk. I didn't know. They knew. They knew. Some girls, you put a condom on and they be like, I'm that ugly you gotta be ugly for me to put a condom on. Like, and we living in tumultuous times, bro. See, if y'all share my charts, you get even with a my chart, that could be, I took the test yesterday, or 2 days ago, something could have happened. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, right? Y'all don't get to know the people. Y'all just out here sleeping off a track. And that's the number one problem I find, and especially in the black community, is that a lot of people they sleep they mate based off attraction. They have babies off attraction and create broken homes. It's crazy. But I told y'all, most women don't like putting that condom on. Think about it. I like how I feel. They always say, I feel. They so much of prisoners of their feelings. And they put all these things on them. Oh, men don't be putting on condoms, and you're the woman. Unless he take it from you, and hopefully you'll never be in that position. Unless he take it from you. You know what I'm saying? You have the powers, like, put that condom on. You have had women that'll try to squeeze it. You even have women that'll try to squeeze it, right? They'll try to squeeze it where it'll come off. They'll try to pull it off. I remember I was dealing with this chick a while ago, a couple years ago. I'm putting from the back, putting it in, whatever. She kept grabbing it. Like, she just kept grabbing my dick, right? As I put it in, take it out. And she grabbed it one time and it popped. I was like, I'm done. I took that whole condom off. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. I never dealt with that woman again. So you stroking it, bro, as a man, like, I'm paying attention to that condom. I'm paying attention to it. So, but y'all can play Russian roulette if y'all want to. Y'all can put all these things on men. Women have access to sex. They can make you put a condom on, and they don't. That's a dangerous game. So hit the link in the description. Follow, join the Patreon. Peace.